it's been a while since I posted a video. I say this all the time. So I thought that I would do a video today a little bit different than usual. Instead of showing you something to do with food or just talking, I thought that I would do something with exercise. One of the main muscles a lot of people focus on and have trouble with, especially as girls, I find, is biceps. And like upper body, a lot of girls have like a better lower body, which is like opposite for me. So I just deal with that. But anyways, I thought I would do a video on my techniques of getting bigger biceps. I'm going to show you sort of an example and then also talk about it at the same time. Anyways, so I'm just going to get to it because I'm super awkward. So yeah, a lot of people go for like, I don't know, like think that heavy weights right away is just gonna get you the big biceps that you need, but really that's not true. It's best to start off like as light as you need, so whatever works for you. Don't try and like look cool and grab like the heavy weights when you really can't lift them well. Biggest thing, don't swing when you're lifting weights. Always stay like super straight. Yeah, arms at your side. Don't swing. Like I see people in the gym going like this all the time. Like you're not working just your biceps. Like yes, you're kind of working them, but you could do so much better with a lighter weight and you could probably get better results and it would be easier on you. So that's one thing. Another thing, I wrote these all down here, is like slow release. So when you're lifting the weights, like the most important thing is not always when you're lifting up. It's more like how you release the weight. So you can make it as hard as you want. So just release the weight like really slowly when you're bringing it down. Like if you've ever seen me at the gym, I'll always be doing this. So you want to go up quickly and then release really slowly when you're coming down. Just keep everything like very super strict and controlled. If you're doing lighter weights, you can get really great results just by doing this because your muscle doesn't know the size of the weight in your hand. It just knows how much force is being put on it. So this is just like a really good technique to always have with basically any exercise you do, not just biceps. Also, so talking about the weights again, I do like to lift heavy weights sometimes, but I think a combination of heavy and lightweight is probably the best way to go. And there's actually been studies that have proven this. I'll see if I can find out. I'll link it below if I can. But if you do heavier weight, like that can focus on strength, but then doing more reps is more endurance training. But you can get really great muscle growth if you combine the both of them. So what I do normally is I'll lift heavy at the beginning, and then like my last couple sets or something, I'll just do like a lightweight until failure basically. And I find that's a really good technique. You get a really good pump in the gym. That's just what works for me. So as long as you can kind of incorporate both those things in your workouts, you'll have really good results with that. But yeah, another thing is you could just do a drop set, starting with like a heavy weight, like 25 or something, and then going down all the way to like 5 pounds is what I've done sometimes. Like I will literally do so many reps. I'll start at 25s, do them for like 8 or something like that, go down to the next one, go down to the next one, all the way till I'm at 5 pounds, and 5 pounds feels so heavy by that point. So that's when you know you've done a good job. But yeah, those are like my basic, I don't know, ideas or techniques that I use. The number of sets that I do is usually like 4 or 3 for each thing, but if I'm doing like a drop set, I might do more. And I usually only do like 2 exercises for biceps ever. Like that's about it, because your biceps are also worked when you're doing things like back or when you're doing chest. So I mean, if you struggle with biceps, then I would do it up to 2 times a week, try and incorporate bicep exercises. But really like 2 exercises is all I ever do. Sometimes I'll do like throw in like more of like an isolated one, just do like preacher curls or something like that, or one of my favorites, because it really focuses just on your bicep and you can't really swing around much with that. Yeah, that's what I do, and I guess I'll just show you an example now. So I picked a lighter weight just so I could show you guys what I'm doing. These are my weights from home. Not the best weights, but it's all I have, so just bear with me. So like I said, just controlled on the way down. And when you're going up, don't swing at all. Just stay very slow. Well, it's supposed to be fast kind of when you're coming up, and then slow on the way down. And then no swinging or anything like that. You can also do just like one at a time if you prefer, which is what I like to do, because I find it just focuses more on one arm. But yes, that's the one exercise that I do for biceps, which is just the regular bicep curl. You can also do the, I don't know what it's called exactly, I call them hammer curls or something like that, but it's when you just go up like this, and I don't know why, I like to add like a twist at the top when I do it. I just feel like I get better, I don't know, what is it called? What is that word I'm thinking of? Better contraction, that's the word. But yes, these are the two exercises that I do for biceps, and like I said, I do about 4 sets for each of them. Sometimes just 3 sets if I'm in a rush, but just make sure that they're very controlled. You control the way down. Also, you incorporate some sort of a higher rep end to your sets or something like that. So I would go down to like 8 pounds maybe and just do a bunch of sets of those right at the end just to burn out my arms completely. So yeah, those are my tips for biceps. And I hope this video was not too awkward and that I gave you some good pointers at least. Let me know if you'd like me to do more videos like this, like training type videos or workout type videos, I guess. And I will be sure to do that. So let me know in the comments below, like, subscribe, the usual, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.